Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks. Eli's Burn Bar. And I'm Matt. And that's Keith. And it's Christmas time, so we got the new Blackout Stout. Barrel aged from Great Lakes. Welcome back, guys. So we got our barrel aged Blackout Stout, which, if anyone that knows me knows I like this one in the basement of Great Lakes for my uncle's birthday, because that's my favorite thing. So this one, I don't think I haven't had this year's, and I'm assuming every year is going to be about the same, right? Like,
yeah, there's probably going to be little tweaks, little differences, but for the most part, it's going to be pretty similar.
Because they heightened the alcohol percentage.
Yeah, this one's up to 12.5%.
I think mine was like 11.4 or 11.9 or something, and this one's a little over that. So they must have did something a little different, right?
Yeah, and their regular Blackout Stout is like 9.9, 10%, so it jumps a little bit.
And this one is the limited edition for this year, right?
Yeah. So This one comes in a 4-pack, and it's about $25 for the 4 beers.
Oh yeah.
You'll also see the Christmas ales that are barrel aged the same way. It's just like this one's in a black and blue cardboard. The other one's like a maroon colored. Yeah.
I see that at the store still. They have tons of them on the shelves here. So, all right, crack this bad boy open. I have a feeling this is going to be utterly fantastic. Huh. That's pretty dark there, man. If I remember this correctly, they always have these really cool goblets in the basement, and they give them to you in these little goblets. They bring them on over, and you're sitting there like, ooh, this smells fantastic. And it's just the smell of Christmas, you know what I'm saying? It gives me that like nice warm Christmas feeling.
And more than likely, it's an 8 to 10 ounce pour. It's not a full 16 ounce can or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just in a big goblet thing, like pretty big. Anybody that's ever been to Great Lakes in the basement, that place is awesome. Like, they got some really cool beers. Ooh, this one smells almost coffee-ish.
I couldn't tell if it was like the sweetness from a coffee or chocolate.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a dark chocolate too. That smells really freaking good. Oh, I'm with this. First beer of the day. Cheers, Keith.
Cheers.
Hell yes. Cheers, guys. Oh, that's really good. So that's like a deep chocolate with like a slight bitterness at the end, which gives you that like coffee aftertone when it goes down.
Yeah, like the roasted
coffee beans.
Yep.
This is good. This is really, really good. I don't think you can go wrong with the stouts from Great Lakes.
No, and actually, in the past year or so, I feel like they've actually they're starting to turn the corner to get back up to like really good beer all year round.
Oh yeah.
Where there was a time a year or two ago where they were kind of missing on some things. They were trying to overstep what they're used to doing.
Yeah, like overcompensate for something over there. they were doing some stuff. I don't know. But now this one's fantastic. So this one will be available now. You'll see it in stores here for a very limited time, and then it will go away again.
Right. The last couple years they've been selling them in like the 22-ounce bombers, so I have a couple of those from a couple years ago. You still might be able to find those at some bottle shops, but for the most part this year they did the 4 cans. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to change it up, because I remember everything they used to be in bottles. You used to get 6-pack bottle or 6-pack cans or bottles, and good to go.
It's the way of the times where a lot of places are taking a step away from the bottles, and
because the cans are cheaper, probably.
Cheaper and easier to get. Back in COVID time, I know there was a lot of problems, and then it was hard to get the cans during COVID, so like Fatheads went back to bottles for a while, Great Lakes went back to bottles, and now Great Lakes, it's almost like a 25-75 of there's some bottles and a lot of cans.
I see bottles every once in a while, but I see a lot more cans now. There's like the whole rack of cans, and it's like, okay, all right. Can you build these into 6-packs at the stores? Are these single like that, or is this only like a 4?
I bet you could at some stores, depending on if they have it. I didn't notice if you could or not at like Heinen's or anything like that. I haven't been to a build your own in a few weeks, so it's kind of hard to find.
Right. And plus, this is a super new one, so it's like maybe that's just how they come, which is cool. Because I'll tell you what, you're not gonna be mad. You're gonna have 4 awesome beers, so it is. Yeah. This one's really good.
All right, I got an idea.
What you got?
We just happen to have this one.
Ooh.
The original.
Oh.
Kind of want to take a sip next to it. Kind of compare.
I think I'm down with this. I got 2 glands for this. And we need an opener for this too, don't we? Don't worry, I got that. Somebody left one over here, this fancy thing over
Right
here.
after we said they're not really doing a lot of bottles, I pulled that out.
They got this one in a bottle.
Yeah.
So, was this in the build your 4-pack, or did you have to get a 6-pack?
I bought a 6-pack of that one.
Okay. Well, I don't think you could really go wrong.
Actually, no, I'm not sure if it's a 6-pack or a 4-pack now that I say that. Either way, it's like $10.99 for the package of beers.
Okay.
I believe it's 6, but not sure.
Right. Yeah, so you'll either get 6 or 4 of these.
For $11. So, and again, this one's 9.9% compared to the 12.5.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if it looks crazy different.
If anything, the bubbles are a little lighter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that this doesn't look really any different color-wise than that one does.
I'm not getting the same smell, that's for sure.
Oh no, you don't. This one's almost grassy. It's more floral-ish, like you're walking in the garden.
Still.
I'm with it. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, no.
It's
That one's definitely not as good as the barrel-aged one. This one tastes more hoppy and barley-ish.
the barley kind of sticks out. It's missing the chocolate that we just had. It's missing the coffee we just had.
Yeah.
It's
all of it's gone.
It's still good. Not for him. This is going to have a little bit too much of a beer flavor, as Matt likes to put it.
Yeah.
It's completely different. I can't believe that these would be considered the same thing.
This is a good idea to put these next to each other, though. So, basically, if you like porters and stouts, this direction is where you want to go. If you like more of the lagers and the different,
I still don't think this would be considered like anywhere near a lager or an ale or any like.
What
IPA
would this be though? The more barley heavy.
It's just a normal stout. I mean, they call this one, an imperial stout, but
I don't know. This one to me is not.
It doesn't hit the same way. No. This almost reminds me of like when you drink an oatmeal stout, how you get those flavors and they just don't match for you.
It's because I'm expecting something and it just doesn't hit on the mark.
It just doesn't hit the coffee or the chocolate that you're used to with a lot of these stouts, and it definitely doesn't have like the milk sweetness of other stouts. So like you're in that, you have your lanes that you try to aim for, and this one's just a little bit outside. That's taking you down a different road.
And it's not that it's bad. It's just that when I'm expecting to drink a Blackout Stout from Great Lakes, when I drank it with my uncle and everything, I always like them. I don't know why. I think they're great, and I sit there and have 2 or 3 of them, and then I'm like, I shouldn't have drank 2 or 3 of them when I get up, and it's like, okay. But I don't know that I could go for more than one of that.
Yeah, this is especially,
to be honest,
especially if you have this one first.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, I really like this one.
Yeah, like maybe we should have tried that one first, then this. Maybe you would have had a little different flavors, but maybe not.
Yeah, because this one, it's still all chocolatey and awesomeness. Like, and that coffee aftertone is just amazing. So either way, if you like the yellow beers or you like the stouts and the porter beers, this would be your direction to go. Brand new beer. Get out there and get this one. If you guys have had it before, let us know, because we want to know. If you guys are drinking something different watching us, let us know what that is, because Keith probably has it, or we can find it. So we're going to do that. But I want to thank all you guys out there for watching us tonight. If you guys are out there hanging with your friends, doing a thing, not at home, make sure you're not drinking and driving. Get home safe. People love you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all them things. I don't have a shirt on now, but make sure you get a shirt. The links are down in the description. Thank you guys.